So sometime last year, there was this trend going on Instagram where basically you would send in your assumptions about someone and then you would make a video about those said assumptions and talk about how true or false they may be. And well, I never did end up doing anything like that. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So I asked you guys to send me your assumptions about me and I got quite a few here. So we're gonna go through them and see what you guys actually think. Who I actually am. So let's start. Number 1. Super positive person who likes Scooby-Doo. I think they just won. Just, that is how it is. We don't even have to read anymore. They figured it out. Next one says, do you like watching rugby? I actually do not. I don't even, like, the only sport I really will, like, sit down and watch, I won't even do it alone, is basketball. Sometimes football, kind of depends, but I'm not really a sports person at all. Next one says, your favorite Scooby-Doo villain is the Creeper. Now, the Creeper is fun. It always is a classic Scooby-Doo villain, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily one of my favorites, or even my favorite. From Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I really like Captain Cutler. So, unfortunately, that's nope, it's not. Next one says that I like rap music. I don't. I mean, I do really like all types of music, just obviously some more than others. I don't actively listen to rap. I don't seek out to listen to rap. I don't listen to rap very much or alone, you know. Like, I'm usually more okay with rap if it's within a different song, you know, like the whole song isn't rap. I don't listen to rap very much. Again, it's very rare. Next one says, I assume you're almost as big of a Scooby-Doo fan as Mark Marsh.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Almost. No, I'm kidding. I really appreciate that. I know who Mark is. Him and I talk. And, you know, he is definitely a Scooby-Doo fan. He's definitely a big Scooby-Doo fan. You know, I don't think any of us are bigger of a Scooby-Doo fan than the other. I think some of us can just get our hands on different pieces of merch and collection pieces than the other. But, you know, I know who he is. I watch his videos. I talk to him. And I really appreciate that. I think that's awesome that you watch both of us. Next one says, you love Disney. I wouldn't say I love Disney. I definitely do have more of a love and appreciation for Hanna-Barbera than I do Disney. I have read a lot of stuff about Walt Disney himself. I don't know how much of it is always true. I just remember reading a handful of these novels and they were supposedly about Walt Disney, and I mean, again, I don't know how much of it is true. He just wasn't an amazing person from what I read and have heard. But for overall content-wise, I honestly don't see myself as like this big Disney fan. I do love Disney Infinity, love that game. I do like Disney. Not saying I don't like Disney at all. I watch Disney about as much as anybody else, but I definitely have more of a love for like the Hanna-Barbera properties than any Disney properties. Next one says, you have a very nice neighborhood. Yes, I mean, it's definitely nicer than others. You know, I wouldn't say it's not a nice neighborhood. I think it's pretty average. I mean, it is a very nice neighborhood. I've been here for 14 years in this neighborhood, so I've seen people come and go and things change and stuff. So I mean, I would say it's a nice neighborhood. I do think it is a nice neighborhood. So I don't understand this one. A top Scooby-Doo unmasked. Yes. Next one says, don't have one. Oh, just want to say love you and hope you're taking good care of yourself. Pretty soon I'll be able what? Cliffhanger! But I do appreciate your kind words, thank you. Next one says, wholesome and one of the biggest Scooby fans. I appreciate that. I hope I'm wholesome. Sometimes I don't know how to respond to words like this. You know, you think of yourself as something, but are you really that way? I don't know, but I appreciate that. Next one says, slight Scooby-Doo addiction. Addiction? Okay, we can call it that. Okay, last one says, you secretly like a franchise but don't show it. I don't know if there's really a franchise that I dive into that but don't really talk about a lot. I mean, there's shows that I love that I don't talk about a whole lot. Like, I love Girl Meets World. When that show aired, oh my gosh, I cry almost every episode of that series. I love Wizards of Waverly Place. That is a series. That is like my Disney series that I love. You know, that is like the series that I grew up with, besides Scooby-Doo, obviously. But, you know, like, I mean, I'm not way into Marvel. I'm not way into DC. I'm not way into Harry Potter. Actually, I have figured it out. And you are right. I am so into... Actually, there's two franchises, I guess you could call it, that I'm super into but don't talk about a whole lot. One being Jurassic Park. I freaking love Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, those movies. Love them so much. I have read the books, the original Jurassic Park books, and they are amazing. I actually read the Jurassic Park book before I watched the movie, and so I feel like I appreciate the movie a lot more because I know a lot more of the details from the book. The other one being the Rise of the Planet of the Apes series. I really love that series as well, and supposedly there's going to be like a revival type, not really a reboot, but kind of a revival, but kind of like a new direction for it coming, possibly to like Hulu or Disney Plus. I don't know. There's lots of stories and rumors going around, but I'm just super excited, and I'm super excited for the next Jurassic World movie. Oh my goodness. But yes, you're right. I kind of do have these secret franchises that I love that I don't talk about very much, and that is definitely Jurassic Park and the Planet of the Apes franchises. I do love those. Definitely not as much as Scooby-Doo. I don't really go and get merch and stuff for Jurassic Park or Planet of the Apes, but I definitely am like secretly, I guess not really secretly, but definitely keep up with the news with Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and Planet of the Apes stuff just as much as I do Scooby-Doo. I just don't talk about it publicly, if that makes sense. So good job. So guys, that's the assumptions that you guys gave me. They were very interesting, very insightful, I guess, for me. Kind of helps me see what I kind of portray to you guys. If you guys have any more assumptions you would like to tell me about me, put in the comments below and I'll respond to you guys, whether yes, that's true or not, you know, because I know not everybody got the chance to send me assumptions. So if you guys would like to comment down below any of yours, again, I will respond to them. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully it gave you some insight on a little more of who I am, and we kind of had a laugh at some of these and had a party. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye!